3 common VA loan mistakes. What's going on, everybody? It's Jeff Trevarthen, Jeff the Mortgage Pro. Thanks so much for watching my show today. We are talking about one of my favorite topics, as I mentioned every time we talk about this, and that is VA loans today. So let's jump right into it. We're looking at 3 VA loan common mistakes, and one of the most common ones that I see, not just with VA loans, but with all VA loans in general, is waiting to find a mortgage. So in other words, people will go out and maybe they go out on a weekend and they're shopping around and look at open houses and like, oh, I love this house, I'm going to buy it. But they haven't gone through the mortgage pre-approval process yet, and they don't know whether or not they can get a loan. So mistake number 1 that people make is waiting to find a mortgage after they've already started looking for a house. What you should actually be doing is going to a trusted advisor, mortgage lender like myself first, running your numbers, getting all your paperwork and documentation lined up. Let's make sure we can get a loan and figure out how much we can get that loan for first before you go out there and find your dream home. So number 1 mistake that we're going to make, that people make, is waiting to find a mortgage before it's too late. Second mistake that people make is buying too much house. With a VA loan that comes with some great benefits like lower rates, lower down payments, no down payments in some instances, but it doesn't mean you should stretch your budget to the very max. Remember, you still have to make the monthly mortgage payment every single month. So just because we can qualify you for something, for a mortgage, doesn't mean that that's what you actually want to pay. So make sure that that loan fits inside your budget before you actually get that loan and before you buy that house that may be too expensive for you. I definitely would never want you to be like house rich, meaning you own a house, but you're cash poor and you don't have any money to make your mortgage payment every month because you're stretched so tight with your budget. So mistake number 2, buying too much house. And then mistake number 3 is one that I think is completely overlooked. Not many people think about this, and that's thinking with the end in mind. So forgetting about what your future is the third mistake that I see people making. It's rare that I see that you'll stay in your home forever. You want to plan for your future and make sure to have an exit strategy before you actually buy the house that you're going to buy. And what do I mean by that? Like, here's an example. Let's say you're going to buy a house with this VA loan, but are you going to use the VA loan again at some point in the future? It may be hard to get another VA loan simultaneously without having to put down payment on the next house that you're going to buy. So during the process of owning a home, maybe you want to refinance into a conventional loan for the time being. Maybe the terms are better than what that VA loan, initial VA loan looks like, and you can get a conventional loan during the refinance. Usually if you're VA qualified, you could probably get a conventional loan at some point too. And then use that VA loan again to buy your next house down the road. So plan with the end in mind when you are going to buy a house. Have an exit strategy on how you're going to move out of there and go to the next property that you may have to go to. And if you don't know, at least have an idea of what that looks like before you go forward. Okay. So that's it for today. Thanks so much for watching my channel. If you like these videos, please make sure you hit the subscribe button down below. I love it when people like my videos. It really means a lot to me. My goal is to be the #1 mortgage lender on YouTube, and all of your support helps me out with that. If you'd like to schedule a time to chat with me, go ahead and click on my Calendly link down below, and that'll take you to my calendar. We can schedule a time to chat for 15 or 20 minutes or so. I'd love to get to know you and see how I can help you alleviate any of these VA loan mistakes going forward. Have a great day. Talk to you soon. See you on the next show.